We return to the Angevin Empire run here, a nation at war, and a nation that has, since the last episode, received an update. Yes, I know, I got like 5 million comments. I understand. The 25 province limit. It's been changed though since this previous patch. There's a hot fix out, now it is raised to 40. So France's 36 provinces are actually not an issue at all. Today we will click the button. We will become the beautiful purple nation here. Hope you are all doing absolutely wonderful with all that out of the way. And I don't mean to seem like a jerk in what I was saying there. I'm just saying, I know a lot more stuff than people give me credit for. I am a bit of a dingus, but I'm not completely stupid, I promise you. Either way, we have our next reform here, tier 9, legitimization of powers. And yes, I also got a lot of comments about being over governing cap. I'm aware that I was, you know, that's the funny thing about recording like 4 or 5 videos ahead, is like it'll be 3 videos before I realize something, and I get like 50 comments across a couple of videos prior to it saying, oh, you gotta do this. It's like, well, hey man, if you want cheaper content too, I can't be doing videos the day before. I just do not have the time for it. So taking a look at this, I'm trying to see what exactly would be good. This social contract is pretty good. The heretic and heathen provinces do not give any penalties, is pretty nice. But we'll see exactly. I like this one here. The parliamentary costs are pretty cheap, and expand admin costs, which is this guy up here, is also quite lowered. Don't care about this one as much, though this one is really good. National unrest and years of separatism, I already made up my mind. So in this war, we need to take what we need in order to get this kingdoms of Spain. Yes. We need 2 provinces in the Iberia region. Obviously we can do that. We already have 2 claims, and we will probably take whatever we are really able to. I'm not really too stressed about a coalition, so let's head on in, make sure that we are sieging back our lands and converting everything we can, of course. Why wouldn't we? And integration is a slow process. Ooh, before I do that, let's make sure we recall that guy. We do not need to be wasting any more Diplo. We wasted a crazy amount of Diplo on attempts of annexing our subjects there, but that's okay. And we have a patch, so the Navy is actually going to be useful now. Our heavy ships will actually go do stuff, which is really nice. So let's go on, head on over here. Let's have these guys carpet siege down here. Actually, no. I had these guys up here for a purpose, and it was just to suppress rebels. It's been about a week since I've recorded, so yes. I do hope you guys are all enjoying the run, though. I am having a very fun time with it. I really, really enjoy this patch. I've seen quite a bit of people complaining about it. I respectfully disagree. I think it is a very good patch. A little bit of UI issue here, but that is okay. Free money, the best kind of money. Am I right, boys? Okay, and now we can build these manufactories in basically every province. You know, North Sea is not ideal, but we've integrated our boys up here as well, and we should probably handle those rebels. Little 4 stack that we integrated from Norway. Let's see here. I'll just yeah, I'll just bring my navy, or bring my boys over with the navy. It's okay. How many transports do I have in that fleet? 15. Yeah, that's good, because this is a mountains province, so they're gonna the rebels will actually take a -2 on the landing, so not a big deal. All right, very good. I'll just pick this 4 stack up into it, and meanwhile I'm just beating up on Spain. I don't actually like care about Spain. They can get bent, as the Brits would say, and they will. They're gonna get full occupied. This is what they get for being stinky poopy duty heads. They should just give me the land, right? I shouldn't even have to ask nicely. I should just be like, give land, and then they give it, right? Like, at this point, I think it's pretty clear who the master of the area is. Platinate will like me, or mana. Do I care about the Platinate? Yeah, I think I'd rather have their opinion be higher of me. That way they can't join a coalition. Because, yep, coalition. Oh, they're already in our coalition. Feels bad, man. That's all good. I also need to make sure that I have outraged countries going. So, yep, we will continue that. And let's see here. Now, I'm planning to integrate these guys soon. Yeah, I can integrate them right now. So one thing you can do, this is a nice little tip. You can scutage a subject when they're not at war. So what we're going to do is I am going to... they're not Catholic. This is fine. Either way, I will take this. Now, I don't actually know. See, this is the thing. I'm playing this, and I don't really know exactly what's going to happen here. I know that we will get a Spanish Crown Parliament issue. I think that what that's going to do is going to allow us to release a personal union, who I assume will get claims on the entire area. So that is a nice thing. Now, if that's the case, I don't really need their money, but a longer truce... This is okay. So we're going to go ahead and do it. You know, I'm not exactly sure. And now we can force the Acts of Union debate. Now, what that is going to let us do is this one right here. It will let us inherit France. We will become the Angevin Kingdom. We will get 25 prestige, which is pretty nice. And we will get monthly decay, or prestige decay, yearly prestige decay, and autonomy change. So let's go ahead and do that. A couple of mana is fine. 1 mana. Corruption is totally fine. I'm American. I'm used to that. And impressment is totally fine as well. Crown land, not so much. Parliament, sides in Parliament is just prestige, so that's fine. Army commissions, it's not ideal. A little bit of inflation, a bit of manpower. And just like that, we are now the beautiful purple Angevin Kingdom. And I think it looks pretty nice with this graphics mod I have as well, don't you guys? I think that's a good looking kingdom. I think you guys have probably seen it plenty. I know there's been a bunch of videos. I know Lath just did one last week. And of course, we're going to go with the new ideas. Now, these ones are, the British ideas are admittedly pretty solid. But take a look at these guys. National manpower, improved relations. Automatically, both of those are really good. And years of separatism. So that's base. That's from England or Great Britain. Or England. 20% CCR or CCR, core creation reduction. Tax. And then Parliament. Discipline. Chance of a new heir and years of personal union integration, so we can integrate a PU, excuse me, after 40 years instead of 50. Infantry combat ability, governing capacity, and then legitimacy. We're going to need that governing capacity because we are going to be stating up quite a bit of land over here. So a fast way to do that, if you don't know, is go into the states tab. And you can just click these buttons here. Now, actually, I don't want to state this one because I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose this land. So I don't want to pay to state that. That would be foolish. But yes, we want to state this all up. Oh, right, and I'm stating up all the stuff in Scandinavia. Why not? So, yes, Lower Acadia is... Oh, right! We have colonies. We have colonies. Either way, we're going to go ahead and go with the Kingdoms of Spain, which is going to give us yet another one. Or at least I think it will. Maybe not. Either way, the Acts of Union will allow us to get 20 base production randomly distributed throughout France and Britain, which is awesome. That is a lot of development to gain. And just like that... we are no longer the number one great power. In fact, we don't exist anymore. Just kidding. We are the number one great power by like double. Ottomans are pretty good, but they haven't embraced the institution yet. So they are behind. We do need to take this technology. So let's go ahead and do that. I'd like to be ahead of time on Diplo if at all possible. I don't know if I need to core that. Oh, it's right here. Derp. I'm being dumb. Okay. So I do have to integrate these guys. That's fine. So let's go ahead and scourge them. That way they will not be called into wars in the future. And I will go ahead and improve relations with them. Because while I... oh, son of a biscuit. It's fine. You can influence your subjects. People are leaving my coalition because they just realized how much stronger we just got. Now, I don't think I did integrate their armies as well. Okay. So let's go ahead and start this. We'll go pretty quickly, I think. And we could probably yoink this development. Yeah, definitely. A little bit of liberty desire, but it's fine. I just paid off their debt, so it really doesn't matter, to be honest with you. And as long as it doesn't matter what their relations are, as long as they are not disloyal, you will continue your integration. So what is our force limit at now? 240. That is reasonable. That is very reasonable. We have innovativeness available to us, but we already have maxed out innovativeness, so that is a trap. Now let's see here. We have 80 cannons. My goodness. That is a lot of cannons. So yes, the French army joined us. Let's get these boys all grouped up here. Let's have half head up to Paris, and our capital is still in London. Okay, very good. That is fine with me. And now we have the old English flag, which is funny. Which is actually the flag that I had before was actually like a remake of that flag from a mod. So funny stuff going on. Okay, and now we can build up all these manufactories because we clearly have the ability to financially get them. I don't care about anything down in the south here, but anything in this in Champagne, It's good. Let's see here. Trade goods. Specifically, like I'm looking for trade goods that are wealthy. Now, Bordeaux, I can definitely do that over there. Some salt is good. More cloth. Yes. And again, it doesn't necessarily matter exactly like what the money number there is. That's not actually as like accurate of an indicator. All right, and we will continue to convert everything. Our mission tree did not change, but now we have to start working our way over into Italy as well as into Deutschland. So we can do that. Let's see here. 3 provinces. Oh, right. So now we have to make the decision whether we want to go emperor or not. Let's see here. One of the following all will be electors and backing us to become emperor, or subjugate all electors. Diplo, rep, and reasons to elect, huh? If we complete by having a subject own at least 10 provinces in Germany. One of the following must be true. Either have 3 electors backing us, or have all of them be subjects, or have 10 provinces in Alsace, like this region over here, the Rhineland and Alsace-Lorraine. Okay. I don't know, guys. I'm not sure. Well, yeah. We can't go emperor until we work our way through the stuff with that. So we'll see. We'll see exactly what we can do here. We do have a couple of level 4 forts. I don't need any of the forts up here anymore, but I'm going to hold on to them just to make sure that everything's good. Switzerland's opinion of me will go up as well. Sounds good. I do need to make sure that I'm keeping my friends over here. Having lots of friends is going to be good for us. Yeah, integrating their army makes us quite a bit stronger. Now, this place is just ravaged by these centers of reformation. Very annoying, but what can you do, you know? We'll take what we can from it. We are making over 100 ducats a month. And also, I apologize. My nose is stuffy. Also, I apologize if my camera acts up, because I've been having a heck of a time figuring out how to get my camera to work, because I got a new capture card, and my Canon camera is it's derpy. It's very derpy. It gets mad at me and just stops working sometimes. So one other thing we need to be considering, we don't have innovative, or we don't have espionage ideas. Espionage would probably be a good one for the AE reduction. So I think for our next idea group, we have to decide on whether we want to go espionage or something like diplomatic. Obviously, if we're going to be having lots of PUs, diplomatic might be a good play. I'm not really super sold one way or the other. I do not know. What was that? I actually clicked through that by accident. A church in Foix. That's okay. We can do that eventually. Rebels in Navarra. No problem. Okie dokie. So, yeah, I don't care about this. I don't need the innovativeness. So let's take a look at what our missions we have available. Colonial stuff I don't care about quite yet. Angevin Iberia. 55 provinces. Will give us PP. Nice. And manpower recovery speed. And we will get some tercios. Let's go. Let's go. Piety of the state. Enacted separate clergy from state. Enacted curtail clerical privileges. Land owned by the crown at least 10. Clergy influence less than 50. Okay. Or separate church. My gosh, this is so... This trigger is triggering. Let's see here. One of the following must be true. Either have separate the clergy from the state, or curtail privileges. Okay, so we need one of those. Okay, which one do we have? Do we have any of those? Maintain balance of power. Which one is separate the clergy from the state? Okay. So we can get one of these soon. The innovativeness cane is fine. We already have maxed out. I guess this admin tech cost is fine. Maintain balance of power. So we lose a diplomat. Okay, sounds good. We can do that. That is not an issue for us. Let's go ahead and go with the land maintenance guy. He is Irish, which is unfortunate, but you know, we'll let it slide this time. It's a joke. We are maxed out on admin, so let's go ahead and do some development since we are already maxed out on stability. Oh no, our colony. Oh no. Oh wait, we have rebels up in the Hebrides. All right, let's squish those guys here. Go ahead and squish them. Continue converting everything, of course, because we are a very pious crew here. All right. All is going well. We are making so much money. I kind of can't believe this. I did not mean to click through that event. Wish I got to read that. That's okay. But yep, and now our governing capacity is going to be very sorted because if you guys don't know, these do not even take up a building slot anymore. So you can see here, we're a little bit over, but not for long. Neither side. You guys can kick rocks. Let's go ahead and yoink crown land here as soon as we are able to. Right. Clergy is trending upwards, so this is fine. Right, and do we have at least 50 now? We do. So let's go ahead and curtail clerical privileges. That should give us this mission here, which gives us a ton of church power, which is basically money. It's nice. More government reform progress to pay for what we have. Unlaunch Anglican Church project. Spread the Book of Common Prayer. Very good. While having either, so we have the curtail that privileges, we will gain some crown land as well. Very cool. Sounds good. So we will get a little bit of crown land, which is nice. I was planning to yoink that, and then we can get, so basically we got free mercantilism and 800 ducats from that mission. So it's pretty good. Influence the lowlands here. Let's see here. 15 provinces in the Low Countries. So do I have claims on this stuff? I have claims on, oh my gosh, yes. I have a lot of claims. Lots and lots of claims. Well, I suppose we might as well push down here then. That's fine with me. Let's bring you boys over here. I lost my diplomat, right. I'm actually just going to go ahead and switch right back to that so I can get that diplomat back because I like that diplomat. Let's go for Niza. I'll call in Bohemia. Sure, why not? And then send my best siege guy in there. Have you with him, and then... Can I go with another one? Yes. There you go. This is easy peasy. That color is nice, though. I do like the color. You got to admit, it's pretty clean. Pretty slick. Let's get a little bit more money. Wait. Oh, down here. Uprising progress by all rebels changed by 20%. That's pretty nice. I actually like that quite a bit. It's only 50 as well, I think. We might as well just take it. It's fine. And this one here, still below base cost. Tactics and, yeah. Definitely the move. Right, there's a fort there. They attacked me, dang it. These poor guys just got beat up on. It's fine. Let's have them flee on over here to Saluzzo. They'll do nothing. We're good. Army professionalism for free. More army professionalism for free. Look at my allies over here popping off. I love that. Thank you. Let's get over here to Genova. We should probably bring our navy in as well. Got some light ships and all that stuff. Let's have you guys brought in here. Very good. Let's have them blockade because I'm sure our 30 heavy ships will be better than any amount of galleys that they have. A lot of people think that like you have to only use galleys. It's not the case. I promise you. 15. Let's see here. Let's split you guys and then let's detach 2 cannons because we don't need that many cannons. Let's have those guys brought over here to Reykjavik. Catch that tech up. Very good. Yeah, we lose our blockade, but that's okay. And let's shuffle split you guys. There we go. Yeah, I don't think they're going to do any more aggressive battles against me. So we could basically just have like no rebels for the rest of the game if we wanted to. It's pretty crazy, actually. That feels quite strong. And Anglican spreads. Anglican continues to spread. You'd love to see it. At least I do. I know that's a fact. We need to upgrade our units here soon as well. Very good. Let's get down and siege down the Pope because he's a filthy heretic. Yes. Sure. Anything I can do to make the boys down in over in Germany like me a little bit more is fine with me. So these guys are not a subject. I don't think I can annex them. It's going to be too much AE. So let's go ahead and have them white peace. It's fine because then I can full annex them in the next war. And that means this war here will be able to take quite a bit probably. I mean, AE is obviously the limiter. I know. Let's see here. Make sure that I'm not over my governing capacity. I'm not, but I can actually click this button quite a few times for very cheap, which will ensure that we are not even kind of close to it. We're not going to core up any stuff down in Iberia just yet because I'm pretty sure we get we'll be good on that. So let's go ahead, loot the crap out of these guys, devastate their lands. Why not? Siege down the Pope man. Let them know we mean business. Because we do, of course. And probably piece them out right here. Transfer trade power. No. It's always foolish when the AI is like, no, I don't think I will submit to you. Oh, you will. I promise you, you will. I promise you, you will. Or you will regret it. All right. So these guys over here are kind of being annoying. Can lose a little bit of admin mana. Totally fine with me. Okay, very good. Ah, there's the Genoese army. Army tradition. I'd rather not lose any of that, but I guess I can lose a stab. It's fine. Yeah, whatever. I don't need anything for stab, like admin. We're 13 years ahead of time on tech, so it really doesn't matter. And then now that these guys are done with that, let's see here. Any good allies I can break? Austria. I think I'd rather have their money. Very good. Now, let's see what Genoa is going to let us have in this one. Yeah, that's too much. I think I'd like to take this state down here. This is super reasonable. I don't care about a lot of these people. Portugal could join. Austria could join. Castile could join. Oh my gosh, they're allied to Commonwealth now? I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. Reduce your opinion, please. They now have a negative opinion of their ally. Now, oh, they broke alliance? They're guaranteed. Come on now. Why? Why you do this? Oh, corny. Very corny. Oh well, 2 Sicilies form. That's pretty cool. Let's make sure we upgrade our units now that we're not worried about a battle anymore. And we are making our way through annexing these guys. Let's probably make sure we already have a Diplo rep guy. Jeez. It's taking a long time. So Portugal I should probably improve relations with a bit. It's not an issue. Can I just... They are also a great power. Oh, I wasn't looking at my favors menu when I was asking them to break alliance. Right, I'm at war. I can't do that. It's fine. Let's send them a gift. Sure. It's a little expensive. I don't think I'll do that. I think I'll just improve relations. Mines, however, I'll go ahead and like influence them. Yep. Boost up their relations. Same with like people like Utrecht. A lot of these guys, I could probably prevent them from joining my coalition just by spending a little bit of money on them. Portugal, Strasbourg probably could prevent them as well. Brabant, 2 Sicilies. Yeah, I don't want 2 Sicilies in there. This costs us a lot of money, but I'm really not too fussed about it. You can just cancel it whenever you want. Dissolution of monasteries, huh? Okay. And my camera. See, I told you. I told you. I think it's got a 30-minute timer. Pretty sure that's the issue there. But, there we go. See? Strictly professional. Strictly professional. And now it's all like bright and stuff as well. It is what it is. All right, well, let's go ahead and wrap this up then. Padua, let's have you guys also influenced. Florence influenced. Make everybody like me. I'm a good guy. I'm a good guy. Do you know I don't care about Venice? I'd rather they didn't. Take on their debt? Heck yeah. That'll improve their relations quite a bit. And just like that, the coalition will be nobody that I'm concerned about. And it's other than that, it's like all people that could join anyways. French particularists. And just like that, we are good. Maybe Cologne. I should probably keep them out as well. All right, cool. Now, we're good. This is fine. This is good. That is a good province to be taking here. Take the development down a little bit. Makes it easier to govern it. And we have some unrest, but I think I'd rather just have the money after I just, you know, spent all that money getting those guys sorted out. So let's go ahead and push down these rebels. And lads, I think that is a great place to call it. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. Apologies for the technical issues. I will see you guys in the next one, where we will probably get started on this mission down here into Iberia. Obviously, we're starting our push into Italy. We still need to decide on what we're going to do about Germany, but I'm not sold. I know that for Brentry, we need to pass the Crown of the Empire. We're going to do the Crown of Iberia in the next episode, hopefully. So I'm not sure. I'll spend some time thinking about it in the meantime. But until next time, I will catch you guys on the Flippity Flop, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. And a huge shout out to the patrons and channel members who keep this channel going. If you want early access to these videos and exclusive Discord benefits, make sure you check out the link in the description or the join button below the video.